family loves chicken and I keep experimenting with a lot of new flavors. With winters in full swing, I wanted to add something into the chicken which really warms the body, and this Kali Mirch chicken fits the bill perfectly. This Kali Mirch chicken is a breeze to make and it goes really well with any Indian bread or even rice. So come, let's waste no time and see how to make it. I'll add water in a pan. Water has come to a boil and now I'll add my chopped onions to it. Along with the cashew nuts and green chilies. We'll cook it for 2 to 3 minutes until the raw smell of onion is gone, and we'll just kind of grind it into a fine paste afterwards. So we're not making a fried onion kind of a gravy for this particular recipe because we want the flavor of black peppers to shine, and a white gravy with a very mild kind of finish will let the flavors to really come out very well. The onion and cashew nuts have been boiling for last 5 minutes now. I'll take off the pan from heat and strain the water from it and just grind the onion and cashew nuts and green chilies into a really smooth paste. The paste is ready and now I'll just keep it aside and keep a pan over the heat. I'll start by heating oil in a pan. Once the oil is hot, I'll add some cloves, green cardamom and a small piece of cinnamon to it. Just fry these for a couple of seconds so that they release all their aroma into the oil, and then we'll add a onion paste to it. I'll fry this paste for 8 to 10 minutes until all the raw smell is gone. Although we had cooked the onions before, but still we want to be sure that nothing raw tastes when you add chicken to it. Onions have fried very well. You can see the oil oozing from the sides of the pan. Now make sure to fry the onions only on medium heat and always keep scraping the pan so that all that the things, they are stuck at the bottom, they get mixed with the onions and do not get burnt. Add ginger garlic paste. And fry for another 2 minutes. It's done well. Now add chicken. I've taken curry cut pieces here. You can also take boneless chicken if you wish to. And now increase the heat to a high. Fry the chicken on very high heat for 3 to 4 minutes until it is a little brown from all the sides. Chicken is sauteed well now. I'll add some curd to it. Make sure to whisk the curd well, otherwise it will split when you add it in the heat. Mix it well in the chicken. And now we add our dry masalas to it. I'm adding coriander powder, cumin powder and salt to taste. Mix everything well. We'll cook the chicken for 3 to 4 minutes now for the masalas to fry well and to get their raw smell gone. Add half cup of water in the pan. Along with 1 teaspoon of black pepper powder. I have used fresh homemade black pepper powder, but at this stage, if you wish, you can use the store-bought one as well. But at the end, we will add homemade freshly ground black pepper, lots of black pepper powder to this curry to give it a very nice peppery taste. Now let this curry cook for another 3 to 4 minutes until oil separates on the side, and then we'll cover and cook it. I'll add another half cup of water in the pan and cover and cook until the chicken is done. It will approximately take 30 to 35 minutes for the chicken to cook very nicely. Our chicken is cooked very well now. If you want to increase the gravy at this stage, you can pour some more water to it, but I think I'm good with the amount. And now I'll add lemon juice, very little honey. I'm adding honey because it balances the flavor very well. So you can either add some sugar to it if you don't have honey, but very little, don't go overboard with it. Some kasuri methi. And now here I am adding a whole lot of freshly cracked black pepper. These were whole black peppers which I have pounded very well to make a coarse powder. So this is what will give our Kali Mirch chicken a very Kali Mirchi, a peppery flavor. Now mix everything well. And now at the end, I'll add some fresh cream to it. The chicken is almost ready. After putting fresh cream, we don't want to cook it for a long time. So just cook for another 1 minute and that's it. You can serve this chicken with any kind of Indian bread. It goes very well with lacha paratha or naan or even with a simple pulka. And if you can increase the gravy a little bit, you can serve it with some rice as well. That Kali Mirch chicken turned out really well. The black peppers gave it a very nice heat, but the onion gravy kind of balanced it very well. If you like this recipe, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have any questions, do leave me a comment below and I'll definitely try to answer it. And most importantly, keep cooking, keep sharing, leave your feedback with me. I'll see you all very soon with a new recipe. Till then, bye-bye.